welcome to one of my favorite games, honestly. Well, one of my favorite casual games. This is one of those games where like you don't take it super seriously, and I don't know, it's kind of what I like about it. You just kind of, it reminds me of like the old arcade games from like late 90s, early 2000s, you know? Which I could be wrong about that, but like, I don't know. It really did feel like arcade games around that time were kind of like, you know, just kind of fun in general. Not really worried about like, you know, progression systems or anything like that, even though it has some decent progression in this game as well. So without further ado, let's jump into Brotato. Now, before you start Brotato, you actually have to pick a character. And as you can see, I actually get different stats depending on what character I pick. I think we'll go ahead and start with well-rounded. Just kind of get plus 5 HP, plus 5% speed, and plus 8 harvesting. So very just kind of, you know, not really bad at anything, but like just kind of some flat stat boosts. And then you also get to pick a starting weapon. You know, and I mean, you can get different boosts based upon what kind of weapon you pick as well. So like you might be wondering like, why would you pick a stick over a gun, for example? But the stick actually gives you additional damage for each other stick you have. And I mean, you also get bonuses outside of that because it's a primitive weapon, you know, whereas like you'll get like different benefits for this being a gun, for example. So, you know, it really depends on what character you pick, on what weapon you're going to want to pick to go with it. In this case, well-rounded, I think will do best with just kind of guns, because he just kind of gets this flat bonus in general to all his stats. Well, not really all of them, but just a couple stats that will kind of help along the way. So yeah, with that, you can kind of see the general gameplay here is rather simplistic. A lot of the gameplay comes from the metagame and the economy aspect. So as you can see, now we get to level up. So we get to pick a upgrade. Let's see, I'm thinking additional health will be nice. And then I'll go ahead and buy an additional gun, and maybe a baby elephant. I get a 25% chance to deal 1 damage to a random enemy whenever I pick up a material. So that's the green stuff that they're dropping while I'm destroying them. The coupon will be nice, and as you can see, you can lock in items for next time we're in the shop. So I'm going to grab the coupon, and this baby gecko has some synergy with the elephant I just grabbed as well. So yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that, and then we'll also grab a third weapon next time we visit the shop. So yeah, and then as you can see, as I buy these items, my character actually changes as well. Like, see, like, and now I also have that second laser weapon. I'm like, pew, pew. So yeah, just kind of very cool. I love just kind of casually jamming this game sometimes, and I just kind of want to chill out and just move my character around. Like, I'm not even shooting. The game automatically shoots whatever's closest to you. So let's see, damage, HP regeneration. I think we mainly want damage, because I'm not going to be taking a whole lot of damage. You know, I'm going to be dealing a lot of damage because I'm further away. And then, let's see, I'm going to lock in a revolver, a blue double-barrel shotgun, which is going to be nice. And then we got a baby gecko as well. I still haven't bought this time around. I didn't have enough credits, or whatever they're called. So, that's okay. We're going to go ahead and start. We're on wave 3. And you can see in the top left-hand corner, every time I defeat an enemy, of course. Well, not really when I defeat the enemy. When I grab this green stuff, it's basically like a mix of experience and credits. I kind of like it, because it prevents it from splitting into 2 different things that I'm picking up. Like, imagine if, like, on my screen right now, I was picking up, like, purple and green stuff. Like, it would just, like, cut into the simplicity of the game, you know? So, let's see. So, we can get dodge, armor, luck, or elemental damage. Elemental damage is probably the weakest one here. Luck gives you better stuff in the shop, which could be pretty useful. But I'm already getting good stuff in the shop. So I think it's in the air between armor and dodge. And I get a I usually prefer dodge when it comes to ranged weapons, because I'm not usually taking damage anyway. You know what I mean? Like, if they get close enough to me to deal damage, then I might as well just dodge that, like, single hit or whatever I would take. So let's see. So now we have the choice between engineering, speed, harvesting, and critical chance. You'll see that sometimes they're different colors, and that lets you, it basically tells you, like, if it's a more rare upgrade. Like, in this case, instead of getting, like, I don't know what it is, it's like a 1 or 2% chance crit chance boost. This is a 7% crit chance boost, and I will take that. Basically, it just means my bullets might do extra damage. Like 7% of the time, which is pretty good, honestly. And then, let's see, I bought up that gecko finally, so now I have 2 baby geckos over here, giving me a 20% chance to instantly attract a material when it drops, so that's that XP / money that these enemies are dropping. And I also get plus 10 range, which would really help kind of get the hurt on them from long distance. And I also locked in this revolver for a future purchase. So yeah, so now you can see, and yes, I know in theory I would only have 2 hands, but this guy can apparently hold up to 6 guns. Now, don't ask me how that works. Like, maybe he has them, like, you know, I don't know, in between his fingers or something, you know, like, he's like, like, kind of like, you know, I mean, everyone's been that, you know, kid at some point where you pretend to have Wolverine claws. Like, I feel like he's kind of doing that with the guns. Like, it's like, pew, 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 like, or like, or I mean, Doomfist, from Overwatch. I he has, like, those, like, 4 little shotguns in his, like, gauntlet thing. So, I don't know, something like that, is how I imagine it, I guess, because he is holding 6 weapons at a time, which is kind of nuts. But yeah, with that being said, we got quite a choice here. We got 10% attack speed, 6% speed in general, so that's like movement speed. We got 2 ranged damage, and then we got 30 range. I'm going to go with attack speed. I think we could use with some kind of attack speed buff. As you can see on the right side, I don't have any at all yet, so shooting faster will be really nice. So I'll go ahead and buy the revolver. I'm going to get this Scared Sausage. Attacks have a 25% chance to deal burning damage. Like, yeah. And then we'll also grab Knockback, which is a boxing glove. Basically, to just push enemies back when I hit them, which, again, is really useful for, you know, long-range combat, which is what my guy is trying to do at the moment. So yeah, now we're going to Wave 5, and you can see I'm starting to melt these enemies. Like, you know, now that every single weapon slot is filled, like, you can also see my guy, like, crazily holding 6 guns at the same time. But outside of that, you also see just how devastating it is to have this many guns, which is also really nice. And I mean, I actually wrote a review for this game on Steam, and I said, you know, the game is really good. You know, like, I like the progression systems, I like how, you know, the game is structured, etc. Oh, I just got my first achievement for this game, worth 1 gamer score for killing 300 enemies. So there we go. So we have a nice little, I don't know, memento for this first run. Let's see, lifesteal, elemental damage, dodge, or attack speed. I think, let's see, how much dodge percentage do we have? We have 3% increased chance to dodge. You know, though, I'm gonna go with the attack speed. I mean, maybe lifesteal as well. Maybe lifesteal wouldn't be too bad, because I have 0 lifesteal right now. And I mean, you know, anybody that has ever played a video game will tell you that some lifesteal makes a massive difference. So let's see, we'll buy a boxing glove as well for some nice knockback. Buy another revolver, and as you can see, if you already have that item of a, you know, of that rarity and everything, if you buy another one, they actually combine to make a better item. So now I have a blue revolver instead of like 2 gray ones, for example. So pretty cool. And then, let's see, I'm going to do the same with the blue pistol. There we go. So now I have 3 blue weapons. So things are coming together fairly well here. Ooh, I can buy a blue laser gun next time. I'll lock that in. Baby elephant's pretty good. I'll buy the Peaceful Bee. It gives you 4% extra dodge chance and +4 harvesting, which is like the economy skill, basically. You know, you get more resources the higher your harvesting is, essentially. Pretty cool. So yeah, we get that. We do get -1 ranged damage and -1 melee damage, but neither of those really matter, like, all that much. You know, in the grand scheme of things, when I'm already upgrading my economy and upgrading, you know, my dodge chance. So yeah, we'll go ahead and lock in the baby elephant and laser gun for next round, and we'll go on into wave 6 here. Oh, there we go. I leveled up. So that means whenever you level up, that's when I get to pick those like upgrades before we head to the shop section after each wave. So it's really cool to, you know, kind of be leveling up as much as you possibly can. It really does help. Oh, there we go. I got my second achievement, Gatherer, also worth 1 gamer score, for collecting 300 materials. So there we go. So I got 2 achievements and have 2 gamer score in this game. The other cool thing, though, is that, like, you remember when I picked my character at the beginning of this run? Well, these achievements are also locked to unlocking characters, so, or tied to unlocking characters. So now when I go to pick a character, I will have 2 additional options going into next run. So that's really cool. And that's just so far. I mean, we could unlock more stuff. Spawning more trees will be nice. Trees are things that kind of appear, and if you eliminate them, you'll get a free item at the end of the round. And also they give health as well if you're able to break them. So having more trees spawn is very useful, and I'll go ahead and grab that item. Let's see. Leveling up, I have to pick between +2 melee damage, +3 health, +9% dodge, or +1 range damage. I think the 9% dodge is an easy choice there for what I'm trying to do. And then we have 3% speed, +15 range. Range you think would help, but the map is only so big, and there's already a lot of enemies. So getting more range really is like a, you know, a diminishing factor. You know, like your first 15 range is going to be way better than your second +15 range, for example, because of how small the map is. So range seems like it would be good, but it's really not necessary. Same thing kind of with speed. I mean, you're not really going anywhere. It's an enclosed arena. I mean, it does help you avoid some damage, but it's really not that big of a deal. I think I'll grab my first bit of armor here for that particular decision. And then I'll go ahead and buy... Oh, there we go. I bought another blue shotgun, so now I have a purple shotgun. Very cool. And then I will combine these laser weapons, which is something else you can do. If you already have 2 of the same color in your inventory, you can add them together to get a stronger item. So that, again, is really cool. Yeah, none of these other items that I just got on the refresh are that good. Little Frog is okay. You get a 20% pickup range and +10 harvesting. So if you're really going for like a maximum economy build, that's pretty nice. But you also lose 5% dodge, which, I mean, if you're going for a big, you know, big economy type play, you know, you probably do want dodge at least a little bit, so then you're not worried about dying. I'll probably go ahead and lock in this Insanity item, though. You get +6% crit chance at a -3% to damage. So, I mean, as long as you have your crit chance, you know, percentage continuing to stack, you actually are gaining on damage, I think. So yeah, we'll go ahead and lock that in and head into wave 7. And as you can see, we're still just destroying everything, which is also its own form of economy, you know, kind of play in Brotato, because, you know, if you're killing everything and picking up their stuff, you get a lot of stuff. Oh, there we go. Another achievement unlocked, Hungry. Pick up 20 consumables during a run. There we go. And that was worth 5 gamer scores, and I have a grand total of 7 gamer score already. So things are going pretty nicely. And again, that also unlocked a new character. Probably something to do with eating, since it said hungry, you know. Maybe like the taste tester or something. Like, I don't know. I forget the different character names, but that'd be really funny. Like the gourmand or whatever. Let's see. We got missile, +10% damage, but -4 attack speed. percentage. I think that's probably not worth it. Well, I mean, maybe 10% damage is a lot, and I already do have plus 10% attack speed. You know what? I'll grab it. I'll grab it, and we'll see. Let's see, and then we got to choose between lifesteal, crit chance, range, and harvesting. Crit chance being a purple upgrade. So yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that. I mean, crit chance is something we're actively working to upgrade, so I think it's kind of nice to have. Go ahead and buy Insanity and Alien Worm for plus 3 max HP and plus 2 health regeneration. Oh, there we go. I got another achievement, Scavenger. Get 10 different tier 1 items during a run. Well, there we go. So yeah. And, so yeah, and that was also worth 10 gamer score. So now we're really rolling in it. We have like 17 gamer score already. That's pretty good. And then, so yeah, and then I also upgraded my pistol. Now I have a purple pistol. And then I'm also going to buy this piggy bank item at plus 20% of your materials at the start of different waves. So, I mean, you get 20% extra materials to buy with every single wave, but then stops working at wave 20, which is when you win the game. So, I mean, works for me. You know, more stuff to spend. Sounds good. Let's see. Broken Mouth. Plus 5 max health and minus 1 health regeneration. I think that's pretty good. And then we'll also lock in the bat item. You get plus 2% lifesteal and a little bit less economy. But I did just buy that piggy bank, so that'll be good. And yeah, I would re-roll as well, but I'd rather save the credits I already have to buy those 2 items going into the next round. So go ahead and moving on to Wave 8. And these guys are like, you know, slightly bigger, but they're still going down very easily because we're building our character in a really good way so far. So yeah. See, they do take a few more bullets than the regular enemies, but not by an insane amount, because we're also getting stronger by the time they're introduced. So yeah, just kind of clearing out enemies, picking up as many resources as we can with these, you know, these green, like, I don't know what those are supposed to be. Maybe they're like just kind of like DNA fragments or something. Like, because I mean, these are probably aliens, so I'm probably using their, you know, using their stuff to upgrade. And I also have a green wig now on my character. I don't really know when that happened. We don't want this item. So we found this item because we broke a tree or something during that round. Plus 6 melee damage and minus 3 range damage. Since we're doing all range damage, that doesn't sound very good. We can get plus 7% damage, but minus 2 max health. I think we'll actually grab that, though, because, like, we're already at range, like, you know, shooting people, so I think it'll be fine. Plus 3 armor, plus 9 health, like, max health, plus 4 engineering, which engineering, like, affects, like, how well turrets work and stuff like that, which we don't have any turrets, so I think we'll skip on that one. And then we also have plus 9% dodge. Like, we already have a lot of dodge chance. We already have plus 16% chance to dodge. And then we have, you know, 29 max health. So I guess we'll get some max health. I mean, maybe armor too. You know what, we'll grab some more armor. So that way we have a nice spread between max health, you know, armor, and dodge. So it gives us a lot of different ways to survive, hopefully. Plus 15% materials. Wait, plus 15 materials when you pick up a crate. Minus 1% speed. Again, like I said, you know, speed is kind of a limiting factor because of how small the arena is. I think I will go ahead and grab this bag item. Just so that we can get, you know, more economy type stuff and more credits to spend in the shop. And let's see, I could buy a garden that spawns a fruit every 15 seconds, and that'll kind of help us keep healthy. I'd say that's probably worth 93 credits, sure. Go ahead and buy that. And then also buy this additional insanity item, you know, plus 6% crit chance is really helpful. And that's all we can afford. So we'll go ahead and head into wave 9. So yeah, and I mean, as you might imagine, crit chance actually stacks really well with attack speed, because, you know, the more you attack, the more it's rolling your crit speed chance, you know, leading to, you know, really high amounts of critical damage, which is huge, of course. So yeah, I already picked up a crate. I think that's from a tree that just got broken. You can also get crates from, like, elites and stuff like that, but I don't think we're worried about that at the moment. But yeah, kind of, as you can see, we're just kind of wiping away these waves really well. I'm not really worried about dying or anything crazy. And you'll see me, like, often just kind of make a wide circle around the edge, and that's kind of just keep them from surrounding me. I think that really helps a lot. So we could get +1 armor, +1 engineering, but it subtracts 2 max health. We'll go ahead and recycle that for now, because I don't want to subtract any more max health just for some armor. Let's see, so +1% lifesteal, +5% attack speed, which could be huge, +3 range damage, and +10 harvesting. Well, I mean, I've been spending my resources very well. You know, we'll grab harvesting. And we're only on wave 9. This goes all the way up to wave 20. So I think investing in harvesting would be really nice. And then, let's see, we'll go ahead and grab a 6% chance to dodge as well for my second level up upgrade. And then we got +3% health regeneration and -1 lifesteal. I think that's pretty good, though. Health regen is just passive lifesteal, essentially. And I think it's worth investing in. So yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that. And then we'll combine my 2 blue laser guns into a purple one, so I can buy this blue pistol as well. I could get 20% XP gain, but then I'd have to have -8 range, which, I mean, actually is probably pretty good, seeing as, like I said, range is a limiting factor because of how small the arena is. Let's see. Oh, and then we can get small magazine for +2 range damage and +10% attack speed, but you get -6 damage, which again, I think I can afford, especially if I'm upgrading my attack speed along with it. And then I'll also grab this cute monkey. You get +8% chance to heal 1 health when picking up a material, and then you get -1 range damage. So, I mean, it really helps to kind of keep your health up top, you know, topped up. And then I'll buy this pistol to make a purple pistol. And yeah, so we're really starting to get somewhere, you know. We now have 4 purple weapons. And I don't think I'll lock in any of these other items. And we'll go ahead and head on into wave 10. So once we're done with wave 10, I'd say we're halfway through the complete run. Like, and that's, I mean, you know, that's outside of any mishaps or anything that might happen, where I die or something, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So yeah, just kind of chilling out, clearing out waves. As you can see, I don't even think I've taken damage this round, and even if I do, I don't expect it to be a dangerous amount of damage. Oh, I actually did start taking damage there. They did cut me off slightly. But yeah, as you can see, we're already back up to max health almost. Okay, well now we're halfway again, but well, our health is fluctuating quite a bit now, but we still should be alright. Yeah, there we go. So we were able to complete wave 10. So that actually was way closer than I thought it would be. But again, we're still here to kind of, you know, live to tell the tale, so to speak. Let's see, we got +3% lifesteal, +5% crit chance. I think we'll grab the lifesteal, you know, especially for situations like that where it just gets closer than I think it should be. Let's see. Cyberball, you get 25% chance to deal a damage to a random enemy when an enemy dies. See, I think that's cool. And then I'm gonna combine my 2 purple pistols into a red pistol, which is the highest rarity you can get in Brotato. So, so yeah, definitely worth getting when we can. We can also grab an additional baby gecko for another 20% chance to attract a material when it's dropped and plus 10 range. So y'all go ahead and grab that. And then I am going to lock in this dangerous bunny. You get +1 free reroll in the shop. So that means when I go to refresh the items in the shop, it won't cost me any resources once for free every round. So that really adds up. But I mean, obviously it won't take place yet because I have not bought it yet. So I gotta wait till the end of this wave. This wave being wave 11. And yeah, we're just able to grab a crate just now, so that'll give me a free item as well. And there we go. There's another tree I'm trying to break. There we go, broke the tree. And there we go. As you can see, like, we had a difficult time last wave, but now we're just really just clearing them out very efficiently and effectively. I think that just goes to show that, like, you've got to make the best character you can at any given point. You know, because, like, if you're not, you know, the game will catch you slipping. Let's see. +1 melee damage, +3% crit chance, and -1 health. I don't think that's worth it. I mean, maybe if I was going for some kind of melee, you know, focus thing, I could see taking that, but it's just not worth it. So we'll recycle it for 12 credits. And then we got harvesting, elemental damage, HP regeneration, or melee damage. I'm going to go with the +4 health regen. I think that'll be huge. Lots of good items here in the shop right now. We'll grab this dangerous rabbit, and then we'll get small magazine for range damage and attack speed. And then we'll also pick up this purple pistol. I'll throw out this gray revolver in my inventory to make room for it. And then we'll get our free reroll. Let's see. Wow, I can get +40 harvesting, but I take 1 damage per second. Oh, jeez. I think that's too risky, personally. Well, actually, although I don't know how much. Well, I have 38 max health, right? And then I have 8 health regen, and then I also have 5% lifesteal. So maybe it won't even actually affect me at all, and it's just a good economy play, because I'm already on. I'm about to be on wave 12. So for the next 8 waves, I could buy more stuff in the shop, too. So that actually, you know, might help a lot. You know what? Yeah, I'll grab that. I'll grab that. That does mean I can't afford anything else here. But yeah, that's fine. And then we'll go into wave 12, and you can see that I am taking 1 damage a second, but I should, you know, be, like, regenerating that pretty much instantly between my lifesteal and my health regen. And it'll really help with my harvesting, you know, to make sure I get, you know, the max amount of credits I can use to buy things, which is huge. I mean, I've already been buying a lot of stuff, but then that way, you know, since that's one of the main ways your hero will get upgraded, it's kind of important. Or I guess your Brotato gets upgraded, but I digress. So, wave 12 is about to be over. Like I said, nothing really, you know, stressful going on this wave either. Like, as you can see, they're just kind of melting. Oh, and I just got another achievement. Survivor 2, worth 2 gamer score for killing 2,000 enemies. So, I mean, hey, another achievement, another 2 gamer score, and another character unlock when I go to play another run. So that's really cool. Let's see. So now we get +15 attack speed, +6 melee damage, +7% crit chance, and +10 harvesting. I'm going to go ahead and grab the 15% attack speed. I think that's the biggest upgrade out of all those. And then we get max health, engineering, elemental damage, or luck. I'm going to go with the max health. I really feel like just having enough health to take like 1 or 2 hits will be really good, and I definitely should. The more, the more health I grab. Oh, see, that sounds pretty good. You get +8 health regeneration, +8 engineering, which isn't really worth it for me because I don't have any turrets, +80 range, and your speed is capped at its current value, 4. Which, I mean, again, I think speed is a limiting factor. HP regen is really nice. Range is nice. I'm going to buy that. I am going to buy that. Let's see. Metal detector. 5% chance to double the value of picked up materials. You get extra luck, and then the engineering doesn't matter. But then you get -5% damage. I think that's worth it. I do. I really do. I think that's worth it. And then I'll go ahead and buy another blue revolver. So now we have another purple weapon. Do I... no, I don't think I want to lock in the medical turret. It's not really worth it because my engineering is like kind of meh. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I still have 10 engineering. But I'm not like, building engineering actively. Spawns a medical turret that shoots bullets. Bullets of healing, of course. You know what? I'll lock it in. I mean, that could help me survive. The rest of these items aren't really that good at all. So I'll just go ahead and lock in the medical turret and go to wave 13. So yeah, as I easily deal with this wave, I'm going to get a drink. So you might hear me not talk for a second. Alright. So yeah, so with that being said, this wave, like the other waves before it, appears to be going rather well. I mean, we haven't taken any damage at all. We only have 27 seconds of survival to do. That is a new enemy, though. That's like some kind of giant creature with horns that like runs at you. Should be fine. Again, like I just melted him the second he missed by not charging me. But even if he does hit me, it shouldn't do that much. I have armor and I have max health. Yeah, he just ran right through me and it didn't even do 25%. So we're not that concerned. And there we go. Wave complete. We can get a 9% crit chance upgrade right now, which is the highest you can get from a level up upgrade. So yeah, I'll go ahead and buy that. Or grab that, rather. A cape. You get 5% lifesteal, 20% dodge. But then your damage, is -2. -2 range damage, -2 melee damage. That's fine, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the cape, for sure. And then, leather vest, +2 armor, +6% dodge, -3 health. I think that's totally worth it. And then, I'm gonna lock in this cake for +3 health and -1 damage. So yeah, so now I have these two, like, kind of survival increasing items locked in between the cake and the medical turret. And we'll go on to wave 14. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be, well, this is usually one of the trickier levels, because this is where they introduce those little guys, where basically, it's literally 3 aliens in a trench coat, and like, you shoot the trench coat, and then like, 3 little aliens pop out, and they like, start shooting range attacks at you. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's a really clever enemy design because like they like sprint away from you too. So like you have to try to like chase them down so they don't keep shooting you. Like it's pretty rough, especially with like the confined space of this level. Like you see how many like red dots are starting to appear. I'm sure. And that's from these little guys. So that really encourages you to kind of move around. Oh, and there we go. I got another achievement. Gatherer 2. Collect 2,000 materials worth 2 gamer score. So yeah, we also found this metal item just now. We get +3 max health, +3% damage, +1 armor, and +3% speed. All for the minor trade-off of a -4 crit chance. So I think that's totally worth it. Let's go ahead and get that. And then we're also going to buy this medical turret and the cake. So see, this candle looks good. It says +4 elemental damage, which doesn't really matter. +1 health regeneration, -10% enemies. So, just less enemies in general. I think that's totally worth a 5% damage reduction. So we'll go ahead and buy that. And then, you know, 10% less enemies? Like, that sounds really good. Let's go ahead and lock in this purple revolver and this medical turret. And this blue SMG, actually. Because we can use the weapons I locked in to mix with the ones I already have for better versions. So yeah, sounds good. And then we'll head into wave 15, because I'm gonna save the 61 credits I have right now to help upgrade to the items I just locked in. So let's go to wave 15 and kind of see what's happening. There we go. So yeah, we are really just having a good time here in general. Just kind of, you know, have a really strong build going where we're worried about, you know, damage and fire rate and dodging what, you know, a little bit of damage that heads our way. So really, this is going about as well as I would want it to. You know, and it's another one of these levels where there's, you know, ranged attacks coming from every direction. But I mean, you can kind of dodge them as long as you're, like, paying attention to exactly where your character is. Which I don't usually do, but on these types of levels, you know, it definitely makes it a lot easier to, you know, to dodge. I feel like this is like there's quite a few games like that. They're called like bullet hell games, quote unquote, where like there's just all kinds of crap coming at you at any given time. So so I don't know. I like it. It's a slight change of pace from the usual, just kind of run away from the aliens that are trying to surround you type gameplay. So let's see. We can get attack speed, range, speed, and dodge. I think I'm gonna get dodge. I really do, because I mean, with all these ranged attacks coming at me, I think the extra dodge percentage is going to be huge. So yeah, we bought the weapons that I locked in from last shop. I'm going to want this gummy berserker bear thing. 5% attack speed and plus 15 range. Seems really good. So yeah. So we'll go ahead and be locked in that and the medical turret, and we'll go to wave 16. So we're almost done with this run, basically. And yeah, I don't know, it's going pretty well. So yeah, another wave where I don't think there's going to be anything particularly dangerous. I mean, there's not even any ranged attacks coming at us yet. So, should be pretty good. Ooh. Okay, that big guy just charged at me, and that, like, made me anxious, but he is dead. So, there's that. So yeah, as you can see, like, even when even when we do take damage, we're getting our health back so quickly between the health regeneration and the lifesteal, where it's really not even that dangerous, ever. So, let's see, we'll grab +3 armor here for our level up upgrade, and then we'll buy the Gummy Bear Berserker and the medical turret. Buy a new purple shotgun, and there we go. We got another achievement for having 3... what does that say? So that was Bourgeoisie or whatever. Get 3 tier 4 weapons at once. So yeah, so very cool. So we have 3 max level weapons at once, and they give us an achievement for that. So very cool. +8 harvesting and -1 melee damage. That sounds good. I mean, I'm not using any melee damage. Yeah, we'll lock in this boxing glove for additional knockback, and this bag for additional materials when I pick up a crate. We're actually going to leave the purple revolver, because we already upgraded our revolver to a red revolver. So, there we go. Going into wave 17 now. And yeah, I mean, overall, this is going really well, I think. Like, I totally expect to win Wave 20 at this point, with how our build is going. There we go, we just got another achievement, Lumberjack. Worth 4 gamer score for killing 50 trees. So wow, definitely chopping down some trees here. That is a lot for a single run. So yeah, as you can see, these big spiked guys are kind of trying to, you know, catch up to me and all that. Oh, and there we go. I got another achievement. Oh my goodness. 15 gamer score student for reaching level 20, which that doesn't mean wave 20. That means level 20, which my character just hit. Because, you know, my character's leveling up. And I just grabbed a bandana, which will give me 10% piercing chance. So my bullets might go through the first guy and hit the second guy. Pretty cool. And then we're choosing between armor, engineering, health regen, or speed. I think I'll grab some more armor. Oh, I want that. Tardigrade? Tardigrade? It nullifies the damage of one hit taken every wave, which is amazing. That means the first time they finally get close enough to hit me, it's not going to count for anything, which is kind of nuts. Let's see. I'll lock in this Blood Leech. It gives me 2% lifesteal and 2% health regeneration for -4 harvesting, which I think is a good trade-off. And then we'll re-roll one more time. I don't see anything worth buying besides that, so we'll just lock that in and head to wave 18. Oh, and never mind, though. I forgot about my, that I'm taking 1 damage a second. So that Tigard, whatever thing I just bought, doesn't really do anything. Which is fine. I just should have thought about that. I didn't remember I even had the 1 damage a second thing, because it never matters. So yeah, so as you can see, still barely taking any damage whatsoever. And when we do take damage, it's quickly, you know, replenished with the lifesteal and the health regeneration. And, you know, and I mean, we're doing enough damage where we're really cutting down on the amount of people that are chasing us. So it's harder for the aliens to get us around as well, which is really huge. You know, so yeah, lots of stuff happening on screen, but it really just devolves into me not taking enough damage where it really matters. So, ooh, laser turret. Spawns a turret that shoots piercing bullets, dealing 32 damage each shot. You know what? Yeah, I'll take that. Even though my engineering isn't that high, I'll still take it. Then I'll grab some more armor as well. They need to be huge. I'll buy that leech. Ooh, I want that. Regeneration potion. Health regeneration is doubled when you have less than 50% health, and it also gives you +3 health regeneration, with no downside. So I definitely want that. And then I'm also buying more trees spawn, so that'll be helpful. Lock in the small magazine for +2 range damage and +10 attack speed. And lock in this purple laser gun that I can combine with my other one going into wave 20. So right now we're going wave 19 though, so this is the one before the boss. And we're just gonna try to, you know, collect as many credits as we can. Seeing as this will be my, you know, last wave for, you know, for buying things pretty much. Once I go back to the shop, going into the boss wave, which is wave 20. And I mean, like I said, I don't expect anything particularly dangerous until the boss. So, perfectly fine with just collecting as many credits as I can this time around. You know, just kind of collecting, breaking trees, because again, trees are good sources of credits as well. Maybe even crates, where I can get some free items out of it. So yeah, working pretty well so far, and there we go, wave 19 has just officially ended. There we go. So yeah, we'll buy this small magazine and laser gun. So then now we have a 4th red gun, which is amazing. That's the highest tier. And I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what I would lock in here because I don't think I'll get another shop. Because it's the final wave. But I mean, we do see a glimpse of a really cool item here called the exoskeleton. You get plus 5 armor, plus 5% crit chance, plus 5 engineering, and plus 5 speed for a slight drawback of -2 health regen and -2 lifesteal. So I mean, it makes you more tanky, but at the same time, like, harder to recover from hits. Again, though, I can't afford it right now, so it doesn't really matter. Let's head into this boss fight. I'm excited. Are you excited? Let me know in the comments down below. This has been 45 minutes in the making, and I had a really fun time making this video for y'all. So definitely, you know, hit a like, subscribe if you liked this particular video. I actually really like Brotato, but as you can see, we're going against this boss. This one just kind of slings a damaging, like, kind of chain around him the whole time. And as long as you can dodge that, you can kind of just lay into him for free, other than that. So yeah, I'm just kind of really working on dodging his chain, because the main guys, the main little minion guys, aren't really doing a whole lot. So as long as I can continue dodging the chain, it should be alright. So yeah, as you can see, you can kind of see my character just kind of circling him in that gap in his chain, so then that makes sure that I'm not taking as much damage at all. Taking damage, taking lots of damage. Holy crap, I don't know what just hit me, but that was a lot of damage. Like, wow. Okay. Maybe I got too close to the boss or something, because that did a lot of damage. There we go, I got another achievement. I don't have time to read it. Medicine, it says. Heal 200 health in one wave. Yeah, I'm not surprised. This thing is actually hitting me for once. Okay, I'm dodging everything I can. Oh my god, this is just insane. This is just absolutely insane. I'm trying. I'm not going to get to kill the boss in time, but it's fine. All you have to do is survive, and we have done it. Oh my gosh, that was intense. And and we completed a few more achievements there. We won a run in Danger Zero, and we won a run with Well-Rounded. Just wow. Just what a fun time. And thank you so much for watching all the way through. If you made it here, you know, comment down below like, I made it to the end of the video. You know, something, you know, just be like, yeah, that's me. This long video was for me, you know, because I made it all the way there. Let's see. So we unlocked Danger 1. We unlocked Old. He gets 25% enemy speed, like they're slower by 25%. Plus 10 harvesting, minus 33% map size, minus 20% enemies. So there's less enemies, less map size. They're slower enemies, but you move 10% slower as well. Huh. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't even have time to read all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we unlocked 10 different characters, and actually, wait, 1, 2, 4, 8. No, we actually unlocked 11 characters, a new difficulty, and a new item. The potato. I almost said Brotato. The potato. And it gives you all those benefits on the screen. I'm not even going to read them. I have been talking for the past, like, 50 minutes. I gotta go take a breather. So, thank you for sticking here with me. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content, and I will see you in the next video. I'm very hyped. I hope you're hyped, and I will see you later.